And so it begins, the AC Milan career mode. Welcome to episode number 1 of this brand new AC Milan career mode series on the channel, and I'm so excited to get this one underway. Over the past decade or two, AC Milan have gone through an incredible decline. They've gone from competing in the Champions League in the latter stages and all that, to not even being involved in the Europa League, and also their struggles in the Serie A continue. It's honestly incredible how a team with such rich history has declined so immensely. I mean, Milan are a club that have won the Champions League 7 times in their history, and now they're not even playing in that competition. But fear not, we've taken charge of AC Milan, with our goal being to restore them to their former glory days, making them the best team in Italy as well as the best team in the world. I really feel like this series is going to be a challenging one because we've got a tough job to rebuild Milan to their former glory, and also it's a completely different country, a completely different league. I think it's going to be a lot of fun trying to bring Milan back to their glory days. So if you guys are excited for the first episode of the AC Milan career mode, make sure to slap a like on the video. Let's smash out 2,500 likes on this first episode, and I'll guarantee you guys an episode tomorrow itself. And if you are new around here, do subscribe for more FIFA 20 career mode content, because there'll be daily videos coming on this channel. So far for FIFA 20, I've done 2 different career modes, one with Barcelona and one with Leicester City, and I've actually managed to be really successful with both of them, and I'm hoping we can translate that success to AC Milan and help them becoming the best team in the world. So let's start off by taking a look at our transfer budget. We've got about 40 million to work with about 300,000 in our wage budget, which by no means is a good amount of money, but we can definitely work with that in this first season. Let's now start off by taking a look at the AC Milan side we've got at our disposal. Then we'll decide where we need to make improvements, what kind of transfers we need to make, and all that sort of stuff. And also, if you guys have any transfer suggestions, do put them down in the comment section below. Formation wise, I'm kind of looking to stick with the 4-2-2 formation because I feel like with the players we've got, it really works. But of course, we'll find out when we do start playing games. Up top, we've got the main man, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's one of the reasons I decided to do this Milan career mode, because this is such an exciting transfer. I honestly never thought he'd be playing back in Europe again, but there you go, it's happened. Zlatan is back in, of course, Italy, playing for AC Milan. An incredible transfer. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to use for this one season. Of course, he's probably going to retire after that. He's 37 years old, but I'm hoping we can get one good season out of him. He's going to be like our target man up top. Alongside Ibrahimovic, we've got Rebic, who I do actually really like. He's very pacey. He's going to complement Zlatan Ibrahimovic really well. On the wings, though, is where our problems begin. We don't really have much pace. Çalhanoğlu isn't all that impressive, but he's still a decent player. Suso as well lacks that pace, but he's at least a good dribbler. In midfield, we've got Biglia and Bonaventura. The problem with this midfield is that it's extremely old. Like, look at this. Bonaventura is 29 and Biglia is 33. Moving to that defense, we've got Theo Hernandez, which I do really like, a quality left back to have. Romagnoli as well, our captain. He's probably going to be one of the centre backs that remain throughout the course of the entire series, simply because of how good he is. He's only 24 as well, which is perfect. We've got this Kjaer guy as well alongside Romagnoli, not bad at all. Calabria, a young fullback, 76 rated. Liking the look of this defense so far. And we've got Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, 85 rated, and we know he's just gonna get better and better as the series progresses because he's that good. On the bench though, we've got some real good options like Piazza, Castillejo, Paqueta, Kessie, some really quality youngsters, which is nice to see because if you've noticed, the first team is kind of getting old. Ricardo Rodriguez as well, Musacchio, Begovic, Rafael Leao is definitely an exciting player to have in the reserves. Conti, and then a few players that I'm probably looking to ship off, but there's still a lot of work to be done with this side, but the squad is definitely an interesting one. If I had to point out which positions we need to strengthen, primary position would be that left wing role, because I think we need someone pacey, someone who can be direct, someone who can, beat players, take them on dribble, and that's what we'll be looking for in this transfer window. Also, a backup defender could be really important because at the moment, we've only got 3 quality defenders in the side. And also, I'm definitely open to upgrading our midfield. We need some fresh legs in there, so maybe if an offer comes in for Lucas Biglia, I probably will consider it. So do let me know all your transfer suggestions down in the comment section below. I'm not going to be making more than one signing in today's episode because I want to read through your comments and then make the final decision. That's gonna be the plan. Press conferences will be a part of the AC Milan Career Mode series. Basically, this is where you guys get to be involved in this series by asking me questions related to the series, maybe real life football, maybe transfer rumors, and it's basically a lot of fun. So if you guys want to see your questions being answered in the videos, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below. And it's not just press conferences making their return, we're gonna have season goals as well in this series. Now these are basically objectives that we're gonna try and complete over the course of this season. There are gonna be 6 of them. All 6 will be decided by you guys in the comment section. For example, one of the objective could be I is back, which is basically to score 25 goals this season with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Just an example. So if you guys want to get involved, make sure to let me know your suggestions for season objectives down in the comment section below. And also, there is a twist. If we fail to complete at least 4 out of these 6 objectives, we're gonna have to do some sort of a forfeit, which we will be deciding very soon. Just wrapped up a training session, so I think these 5 players are going to be really important for us in the series, and that's why I'm going through some training sessions with them. I think Paqueta is going to be massive for us. The Brazilian player has got a lot of talent. Theo Hernandez is an important one. Rafael Leao as well. Calabria, Kessie. So expect to see a lot of these players getting trained on a regular basis. So as you would have noticed, we are on a pretty tight budget. 40 million in this day and age isn't really much money, so we've got to be pretty shrewd with our business. So as I said before, I was trying to look for a backup centre-back because right now in the team we've got Kier, Romagnoli and Musacchio. Having another defender could prove to be vital, but then I just realized we've got this Leo Duarte guy at the club who's just 22, Brazilian, 72 rated, and I think he could be a great backup option. With a bit of training, maybe he could actually exceed his potential as well. So we're going to use him as our 4th choice centre-back for now, and we'll keep things that way. One position I'm definitely looking to improve upon in this window is that CDM role, because I'm just not convinced with Lucas Biglia, and that's why having someone like maybe Lucas Torreira could prove to be massive. He's still got potential to be a better player. He's only 23. He's quality, man. He's played in the Serie A before. He knows the league, and he could prove to be a brilliant signing. I know this could prove to be an expensive one, but I think we've got to do it. For now, the plan is let's scout Torreira, see what kind of valuation we get back from Arsenal, and then we'll go in for the transfer. To generate extra revenue, we've got to sell some of the existing players that we've got, and that's why I've transfer listed the likes of Biglia and Çalhanoğlu. Hopefully with that we'll get additional money to improve our team. And there you go, we've got our captain Romagnoli welcoming us to AC Milan. I'm excited about the future. Also, Lucas Biglia seems to be happy for being transfer listed, which I guess is nice and makes sense. I'm just saying that it's time for him to leave. So we just had an offer come in for Lucas Biglia for 8.2 million, and it was from Manchester United. I felt like we couldn't be getting a better offer than that for a 33-year-old, so I've went ahead and accepted that. And well, there you have it. Lucas Biglia to Manchester United has been confirmed, and we get an additional 6 million onto our transfer budget. So now we're looking pretty good, 45.86 million. Let's actually see if the Torreira deal is possible. So we finally received a valuation from Arsenal, and oh my goodness, Torreira could prove to be an expensive transfer, man. 35 to 51 million is what Arsenal value him at. Let's see if it's possible to bring him to, of course, AC Milan. Also, look at this, a new look for our manager. To be fair, now that I look at it, it's not too good of a look. But anyways, we're gonna stick with it for now. I'll try and change my manager's appearance soon. Offer transfer fee. Let's start off with like a 35 million offer. Probably let's be a bit stingy. Let's go for 32 and just see what Arsenal come back and say. 32 million for Torreira. They want 46.6 and a sell-on clause. There's no way we can afford that. Let's now counter with 38 million. That is a big offer in my opinion, but again, it all depends on what Arsenal want. Are they willing to part ways with Torreira for 38 million? Yes, they are. I know this is an expensive transfer, but if we can pull it off, we'll have a quality midfielder for the next 5 or 6 seasons, which is massive. Time to negotiate with Torreira for his contract. I'm pretty sure he's a bit disappointed and, frustrated being at Arsenal. So let's lure him to AC Milan. So crucial squad role, that is what we're going to be offering him. Of course, he's going to be an integral part of our midfield. 5-year contract length as well. We don't want him leaving anytime soon. 38 million is a lot of money. No release clause as well. Don't want anything like the Neymar saga happening with Torreira. This is what I'm offering him in terms of a contract: 45,000 per week and a 440,000 for signing bonus. He does want that 50 grand, which we will agree to. And there you go, boys. Our first signing in this AC Milan career mode series is a big one. Lucas Torreira to Milan is a done deal. Honestly, guys, this feels like such a quality signing. I mean, Lucas Torreira, look at some of his stats. He's 82 rated. He's got incredible defensive stats. He's got great stamina and aggression. He's gonna be the engine, the workhorse of our midfield. Okay, so this is problematic. We still need to sign a left winger, and we're left with only a transfer budget of about 7.42 million, which does make things incredibly difficult. So we're gonna have to figure things out. We can still get some additional money from the Donnarumma deal, or maybe Çalhanoğlu leaving, or even this Krunic guy leaving. So I've still got hope for generating more funds, but it's gonna be tough. I've actually got a pretty cool idea to generate some extra funds. Now, you would have noticed Mattia Caldara is currently out on loan at Atalanta. Maybe, if needs be, we could recall him, sell someone like Musacchio, generate some extra funds, and we'll be in a good spot. So that could be a really good option. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section. Also, quick talk about the youth academy stuff. So for now, we won't be hiring a youth scout. I want to get done with this transfer window, see how much money we've got left, and then make a decision. We don't want to be wasting money on a scout this early on in the save. We've got a big offer coming in for Hakan Çalhanoğlu for a fee of 22 million. That is quite a bit of money from RB Leipzig. We know they're a rich club, so I'm going to try and negotiate with them to up that fee. Let's see what we can do with AC Milan for this one. I'm going to be proposing them a 28 million deal for Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Are they willing to pay that? If they are, they can have him. They can take away Çalhanoğlu. I've got no problem at all. They're only willing to pay 22. That is tough. Let's counter with maybe 25 and see if RB Leipzig are willing to go that far for Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Let's see what they come back and say. They're only willing to pay 22. That is difficult. I don't know what to do, whether we should accept or not. It's a tough decision. Kind of feels like a risky move, but I need that money to bring in another left winger. I don't think Çalhanoğlu is going to be good for us in this series, so we're going to be accepting this offer. 22 million for him. And well, this deal is completed. Çalhanoğlu is on his way to RB Leipzig to Germany for about 22 million. We'll be getting 17.5 million added to our transfer budget, which is lovely. We can now start looking at some left wing or left midfield options. Also, transfer offer coming in for Calabria for 11 million. There's no way I'm selling my first choice right back at the moment. We're going to reject offer. So this is probably the biggest transfer offer we've received so far in this series. Borussia Dortmund coming in with a 44.8 million offer for Romagnoli. There's no way we're selling our captain in the first episode of the series, so we're rejecting this one as well. So I just realized that the Serie A actually begins like a couple of weeks after all the Premier League football begins. So we've now got our game on the 25th of August against Udinese away from home. That is our very first game in the Serie A. So with this signing of Lucas Torreira, our team is actually looking pretty darn good. But of course, we still need to make more improvements. It's gonna take time, man, because we don't have an unlimited amount of funds. Next episode, signing a left winger is definitely priority. But look at this, guys. With the season ticket sales, we've received a big boost in our transfer budget. We're now up to 46 million. We can definitely go big for that left wing position in the next episode. As always, if you guys have any suggestions, put them down in the comment section below. So it is time to kick off our Serie A season, which I'm really excited for. Now, talking about the Serie A, what should be our expectation this season? Maybe winning the league, but that's highly unrealistic with the team we've got, and the teams we're competing against, the likes of Juventus and all, are going to make it incredibly hard. I think finishing in a top 4 spot is definitely possible, considering we don't have any European football to play. We can completely focus on the Serie A, so it's kind of possible, but top 6 we should definitely be able to finish in a Europa League spot at the very least, but I'm gunning for that top 4 spot in this first season. First ever press conference as AC Milan manager, and also I've got to change the look of my manager. What on earth was I thinking to make him look like this? It kind of feels like my manager's time traveled from the 70s or 80s into this current age. I mean, that's how bad this style is looking like. Anyways, first question, how are preparations going? I'm just gonna say we've got a lot of quality in this squad and we are ready for the first game of the season. Can the team handle the pressure to qualify for the Champions League? Qualifying is essential. We've got to get it done. That is the minimum requirement for a club like AC Milan. After Torreira's acquisition from Arsenal, fans are eagerly waiting to see him grace the field. What do you expect from Torreira's debut? He will be good for the team. In fact, let's go for he'll prove he's the right man. Let's be a bit cocky about this. We've trusted Torreira with the job in midfield. We've paid big money for him, and I think he's going to come through. So here we go, AC Milan playing away to Udinese in the first Serie A game of the season. Our new signing Lucas Torreira will be making his debut in this one, which I'm really excited for. We've got Ibrahimovic also making his Milan debut in this series, which I'm super hyped for. Rebic, Suso, Paqueta starting on the left because we haven't really signed a left winger yet. We've got Bonaventura, Romagnoli captains the team, Donnarumma in goal. I'm ready for this, man. Milan versus Udinese. Let's get our first game of the series underway. Here we go. Serie A kicks off as AC Milan take on Udinese. This is going to be a big game for us because first game of the season, starting off the season with a win is vital. We're looking for them 3 points. Also, I'm using a brand new formation, the 4-2-2, so I'm not sure what to expect, but we do have Zlatan Ibrahimovic up top. We need him to perform for us, man. He's got to be our star man up top, and I'm hoping he can score in our first game of the season. Also, very excited to see more from this man, Lucas Torreira, in that midfield. Could be a chance here for us. It's Rebic. Releases Zlatan. Zlatan's trying to go for goal from distance. He didn't have the legs to beat those two defenders. They had to go for that, but unfortunately, I couldn't pull off the shot there. Oh, Torreira is on the run here. He's won the ball back brilliantly. Releases Paqueta down the wings. Paqueta looks for a pass to Torreira. This is lovely football. It is now Zlatan on the turn. This could be our chance. Zlatan goes for goal, but the shot is above the crossbar. Imagine if that would have gone in. Would have been a spectacular way to start off the season, but what I loved in that attack was even Torreira getting involved. So let's keep this going, man. We're playing some good football. Paqueta looks for Bonaventura, who is on the charge. Bonaventura gets taken down from behind. That's got to be a booking, ref. That was such a rash challenge. Mandragora is going to be in the book. Potentially a red card here? What's going to happen? Come on, ref. At least a yellow card. No way. This guy escaped a booking for that. That was a straight challenge from behind, referee. You've got to be kidding me. Paqueta looks for Bonaventura. The pressure from Udinese has been a bit insane to deal with. Now here's Torreira on the ball. Looks for Zlatan. Zlatan opening up some space. Zlatan goes for goal and forces a deflection from Demao. Again, Zlatan is having a real big impact for us in this game. Age is just a number. Sees Bonaventura. It's now Zlatan. Zlatan sees Rebic, who takes a good touch. Back inside. The ball was terrible. I was trying to go for a cutback, but that was probably the wrong choice. Although here's Torreira with a chance. Finds Zlatan. Zlatan takes one touch, goes for goal, and can you believe it, guys? Zlatan Ibrahimovic scores our first goal of the series. It just had to be him. Like, this just had to happen. He's on the thumbnail as well of the series. He is going to be our main man for at least this season, and he started off the season with a bang. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who is 37 years old at the moment, starts off the season by scoring a fabulous goal against Udinese. First goal of the series comes from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This just had to happen. Also, how incredible was that for a finish? Like, honestly, and I think Torreira picked up the assist for that goal as well. So, our new signings are coming through for us. Half time, and I'm really happy with the outcome of the game so far. Udinese have been a threat on the attack, but we've kind of dealt with them really well. And of course, going forwards, we've been a big threat. Zlatan has been brilliant in this game. Torreira has been superb in midfield. Things are really clicking for us so far in the Serie A. Let's keep it going in the second half as well. One change I definitely want to make for the second half is bringing off Suso for Castillejo. Having that extra pace in the attack could prove to be vital. We're now seeing Udinese on the charge here. Some good football being played by them. They've got a chance here. Again, that's another good pass into this Netrosvi guy who goes for goal. Donnarumma forces another big save. He's playing out of his skin in this game. He's made a couple of insane saves, and that probably should have been a goal. And thankfully we've got Donnarumma at the back to save us from situations like this. Could be a chance here for Udinese. They're playing well. Now it's Mandragora again. Now it's Elia who goes for goal. Thankfully we've got Donnarumma. This one he made it look simple. Here's Zlatan waiting for some movement. Easy pass inside to Paqueta, who's pushing forward with a bit of pace. Oh, he gets absolutely clattered there. I mean, what kind of challenges are these from, of course, Udinese? They're trying to kill our players. Well, this is not good, guys, as Udinese have a quality chance here. It's good build-up play as well. Romagnoli with the crucial interception. The chance isn't gone yet. It's now Spoff who goes for goal. Once again, Donnarumma coming clutch as he makes yet another save for us. Oh, here we go. Ibra could be through, but we know he lacks the pace. But what can Ibra do from this situation? Still Zlatan Ibra brings it inside. Tries to get the shot off, but there's the pace lacking for Ibra. If this was Ibra 10 years ago, he would have easily been through on goal. But he's got to adjust his play style for us. Not good, guys, as Udinese are on the counter-attack. And this was a great pass, and now they might actually create something. A cross comes in far post. We've got to get it away, but no, we can't. And it's heartbreaking in the 90th minute. This isn't going to be an easy series, man. We're going to have to try and rebuild AC Milan from the ground up. And we're going to suffer heartbreaks like this on the way to it. But that is such a frustrating goal to concede, because we were actually playing so well in this game. We've defended for the most part. And to concede a near post header like this, it's heartbreaking. Donnarumma, after saving so many shots, concedes this. So annoying. And that's full time. Literally the last chance of the game fell to Udinese and they took it. So we've drawn our first game in the Serie A. A tough result, but I've got to say it was a good performance from us. We just got a bit unlucky towards the end. Next episode, hopefully we can start picking up wins in the Serie A, but really good signs. I'm loving this formation. It's doing well for me. Zlatan scoring was a big boost. Torreira absolutely balled out in this game, so a lot of positive signs. Is the draw an enough result to please you? I'm just going to say the season is a marathon, not a sprint. We need to get the morale up of our team. Torreira has put in a great performance on his first match as a Milan player. What do you make of such a strong debut? I'm just going to say it's clear to see why I brought him in. The guy was amazing in this game. An assist for him, and he dominated that midfield. That draw was definitely a tough one to take, and because of that we're 10th in the Serie A. But there were good positive signs to take from that game. Hopefully next episode, with more transfers and all that, we can start winning games in this competition. The plan for the next episode is to get through more Serie A games, wrap up the transfer window, and of course, most importantly before that is sign a left winger or a left midfielder. We need to strengthen our team in that department. Maybe Guedes could be the man for the job. We do have a good amount of funds to make this transfer happen, but I do need your help, man. Let me know your transfer suggestions in the comment section, because that is probably the only position I'm looking to improve at the moment. Plan for the next episode is simple. We're going to be smashing through as many Serie A games as possible, wrapping up the transfer window, transfers and all that, so it should be a quality episode. Before we wrap up today's episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. Only one game played in this episode, so the award's going to be based on that one game. A couple of nominees as always, Lucas Torreira being one among them. He was so good in this episode, such a dominant display on his debut. And I loved using him. I think he's going to be a star for us in that midfield. Your second nominee is going to be 37-year-old Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who against all odds scored on his debut. An incredible goal as well. He had to be nominated. So those two are your nominees. Make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And that's that for the first episode of the AC Milan career mode. I'm loving this series already. It's been so much fun to record. Really hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the series as well. Keep in mind, 2,500 likes and I'll get you an episode tomorrow itself. And if you are new around here, do subscribe for FIFA 20 career mode content. And well, I'll see you guys very soon with another episode of the AC Milan series, where we'll be continuing our Serie A exploits as well as making more transfers. Catch you guys next time.